The heat is rising on wealthy Mr. Leonard Towers and his manservant Jeeves as they continue to travel down the path of least resistance and most annoyance. I am your host, Ginger, and if you would be so kind as to tap the buttons below, I would greatly appreciate it. Then again, I also greatly appreciate mud, so, well, there you go. It's time for the 30th episode of The Root of All Evil, entitled Boiled Ham.
Oh dear, this is dreadful. Mr. Towers, those natives put us in this giant pot, built a fire under it, and now they're all standing around staring at us, waiting for us to cook alive.
You gotta look on the bright side, boy.
Bright side? What bright side?
Well, at least they're going to cook us in coconut milk.
Oh, how is that? The bright side?
Coconut milk is good for the skin. Our skin will be so soft and creamy.
Mr. Towers, our skin will be stripped off of us and eaten in an hour.
Maybe so, but won't we be delicious? Coconut milk flavors the meat so well.
Mr. Towers, you find the bright side to a cataclysmic train wreck, wouldn't you? Oh, you can understand the natives. Talk to them. Get us out of here.
Can't do that. It would ruin their whole day.
Oh, for crying out. Mr. Towers, being cooked alive isn't going to do much for our day either.
Say, I think you have a point there.
Oh, I'm glad I'm finally getting through to you. Talk to the chief.
Say, and furthermore, well, now, I've got some good news and bad news.
Oh, I can hardly wait to hear
The
that.
bad news is they're still going to cook you.
Oh, what could the good news possibly cook me? What about you? Aren't they going to cook you?
Well, there you go. You guessed the good news.
Welcome back to The Root of All Evil. My name is impossible to pronounce in your language, so I won't even try. Please press the buttons below for maximum creaminess so that we can carry on with today's little ditty, episode number 31, called Saved by the Bug.
Mr. Towers, I'm still in this giant pot of coconut milk and it's getting hotter and hotter. I'm about to be cooked alive. Can't you do something about this?
I've already done all I can do, boy.
Sir, I meant doing something other than putting on a lobster bed.
Aren't you done yet, boy? We're all getting mighty hungry here.
Oh, you've got to help me, sir. I don't want to be cooked alive and eaten. Oh, I taste awful. I'm tough and stringy. Oh, sir, the coconut milk is about to come to a boil. Help me, sir. Do something. Oh, what did he say? What does he mean?
He says he's never had a meal that talked so much.
Oh, the indignity of it all. Cooked alive by wild natives and Mr. Towers coming out of this unscathed. Oh, where is the justice? Ew, what's going on? What did he say? Why is he blowing out the fire under this pot?
Say, he's not going to cook you after all, boy.
Oh, what a relief. I'm saved. But what changed his mind?
He says you don't look at all well. Sick, that is.
Well, of course I don't look well. I was cooking.
No, boy, it's worse than that.
Oh, what's worse than being cooked alive?
Being bitten by a boogaloo bam bam bug.
Being bitten by a what?
A boogaloo bam bam bug. They can't eat you now.
And this is a good thing?
Damn straight, boy. Chief says it's the deadliest bug in the jungle. If they ate you, they'd all get sick and die too.
Ew, what do you mean they'll get sick and die too?
Well, now, seems you have 15 minutes to live before the bug bite kills you.
The root of all evil is the name, and frustration is the game for Leonard Towers and poor unwieldy Jeeves the manservant. You know what to do with the like, subscribe, and share buttons, but for the love of Cheetos, please don't tell anybody else. Let them find out the hard way, like you did. I now present for your pleasure episode number 32, Chew on This.
Jeeves, old boy, wake up! Snap out of it! You were bitten by a boogaloo bam bam bug and you fainted! I know you can hear me in there, boy!
Antidote.
Why, I do believe the boy's lost his marbles. Oh, what can I do? What to do?
I'd like to thank the Academy for this cheap statue and all the little people.
The native chief said there was only one thing that could counteract the poison from the bite of a boogaloo bam bam bug. Now, if only I could remember what it was.
Oh, it's a wonderful day in the neighborhood.
Let's see. Here's some kind of red striped bug with lots of wiggly legs and things. Crunchy, that is. We'll try it. Open up, boy. Eat this.
Mother, I don't want to go to school, Mother.
No, guess that wasn't it. Hey, here's a funny-looking tree. Maybe the bark from this will help. Here, boy, chew on this a while.
Oh, Lassie, come home.
Well, guess that didn't do it either. Wish I could remember what the native chief said would cure this before he set us free. I know. Let's try this leaf. Suck on this leaf for a while, boy. Say, how come your mouth's swelling up, boy? Getting sores all over your lips and tongue. Well, I'll be a monkey's tail feather. You're chewing on poison oak. Not supposed to chew on poison oak, boy. It's not good for you. It causes problems. Spit it out, boy. Spit it out. Boy doesn't listen. Maybe this peanut butter will help. Oh, no, boy. Try some of this. Doesn't seem to be working. How can you breathe with your tongue so swollen like that, boy? Hey, I know here, boy. Drink this water. You look pretty bad, son. Probably be a good idea if you kept breathing, though. I've got it. Let me shove this bread in your mouth, and this cactus, and this moss, and this porcupine, and this ringtail nugget.
Welcome, my friends, to the root of all evil. I am your host, Dumpster Fire, and things just can't seem to get any better for Leonard Towers and Jeeves, though not for lack of trying. In this episode, all hell breaks loose. But before we continue to torture our characters, punch the appropriate buttons below. Here now is episode 33 of The Root of All Evil, An Antidote.
Am I?
Well, you're finally awake. You've been sick. Green, that is.
Oh, I hear water. Somebody jiggle the handle on the toilet.
Don't be silly, boy. Look around you. There's water everywhere.
Oh, exactly how long has the toilet been running?
What toilet? Boy, it's toilets on the brain. We're at the beach. Look, there's sand and seagulls and crabs and grape jellyfish and oh, those thingies down there.
What am I doing at the beach?
Why, you've been asleep for hours, days, that is. Don't you remember? You were being cooked alive by the natives, and then you got bitten by the boogaloo bam bam bug and became delirious. I had to nurse you back to hell.
Nurse me back to
That's right, boy. I had to carry you 500 miles to hunt down the rare, hard-to-find, almost extinct, never-before-seen burping crab. Had to feed it to you to counteract the poison of the bug bite.
You carried me 500 miles just to find an antidote to the poison in the bug bite? Oh, I don't know what to say. I owe you my very life. And wait a minute. How did you manage to carry me 500 miles in a couple days?
Don't ask questions, boy. Just go with it. There's only one slight side effect to eating the burping crab.
Side effect? Ew, what would that be? And by the way, who are you?
That's it, boy.
What's it?
The side effect. You'll have a slight case of amnesia for a little while.
How little?
Don't know. The native chief said nobody's regained their memory long enough to find out. Oh, but don't worry, boy. I'll be with you through thick and thin. Why, that reminds me of the time I was deep in the Everglades of Arizona with Beauregard, when I was suddenly confronted with a 7-foot grizzly boar. I turned to
Don't you mean a grizzly bear?
No, a grizzly boar. Some guy 7 feet tall, grizzled all the time. You need to pay closer attention, boy. Listen to my words. There we were, face to face. Nothing between us but a jump rope and an electric heater. And
I don't know who you are, but you are
left,
extremely
grizzle,
annoying.
I turn to the right. Grizzle, grizzle. Here a grizzle, there a grizzle. Grizzle, 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 grizzle.
I am glad to see that you've returned to the root of all evil, even though I, can't actually see you. I am your host with the most, Kumquat. Please pay attention to the like, subscribe, and share buttons to complete your happy and healthy life. I've got a dilly for you today involving Leonard Towers and Jeeves in what can only be described as an uncomfortable situation. Here then is the 34th episode entitled Amnesia for One.
Oh, I seem to be feeling better now.
Well, there you go, boy. Back to normal.
Oh, but I still don't know who you are.
Well, almost back to normal.
You strike me as some sort of homicidal maniac, though.
Oh, no, son. I've never even looked at another man.
No, you misunderstood. Homicidal means
Unless you count the time I was with Beauregard. We were both young and naive then. There we were in the dreaded Sahara Serengeti, lost and hungry and scared.
No, homicidal means the act
It
of...
was those eyes of his. I couldn't help myself. We only dated twice after that. That was it, I swear.
Is talking to you always going to be this difficult, whoever you are?
Gotta do something to cure your amnesia. I've got it. I'll use this stick and knock it out of your head like this.
Ow, you hit me on the head. What do you think you're doing?
Doing? Why, I'm trying to get you over your amnesia, boy.
Amnesia? What amnesia?
What's my name?
I'm sure I don't know.
Bad amnesia.
Ow! Doggone it, stop doing that, it hurts.
What's my name, boy?
Fred? Ow!
What's my name?
Steve. Ow!
What's my name?
Alan. Ow!
What's my name?
Marcia.
What's my name?
Homer.
Can things get any worse for Leonard Towers and Jeeves the manservant on the root of all evil? Yes, they can. But before I reveal the horrifying truth, please do your due diligence by hitting the buttons below, the ones that say like, subscribe, and share, but you already knew that. I am your host, Penelope, and I would like to now propose to you episode number 35, One Lump or Two.
Oh, my head. Why do you keep hitting me in the head with that stick?
Why, to beat the amnesia out of you, boy. Boy wasn't paying attention. I need to hit you again, son. It's for your own good.
Oh, that's it. I'm out of here.
Boy, come back here. I say come back here. I need to hit you on the head again.
Ow!
And again.
Ow! Get away from me, you...
And again.
Ow! Oh, get away from me. That hurts.
And again.
Oh, that's it. Mr. Towers, if you hit me on the head with that stick one more time, I will not be held responsible for my own actions.
Say, you know who I am, boy.
Well, of course I know who you are. And for the life of me, I don't know why you keep hitting me on the head.
Well, what do you know? It worked.
What worked?
You're cured. No more amnesia.
Amnesia? What amnesia?
Oh, no. He's forgotten again. Don't panic, boy. I'll take care of this.
Ow! Mr. Towers, stop it.
Gotta beat that amnesia right out of you, son.
Ow! Stop hitting me like that, Mr. Towers. Stop it.
Get back
Help.
here, boy. Boy, get back here. Take your lumps like a man.
Ow! Help! Help! Help!
Hello again. I am your host, Bella, and this is the root of all evil. Mr. Leonard Towers enjoys lording over his manservant, Jeeves, with a bankroll big enough to choke an elephant, and Jeeves is not having any part of it except for try to steal it away from Towers. But Towers is also not having any part of parting with his money, which leaves Jeeves up the river with nothing but a broken paddle, blinding sunlight, and a crow. You'll see what I mean when you hear episode number 36, Incoming.
Glad to have you back again, son. That amnesia had you totally confused. Didn't know who you were. Didn't know who I was. Didn't know how to design a four-wheel drive overland vehicle with hyperactive drive. Didn't know
Mr. Towers, I think that four-wheel drive overland. Oh, Mr. Towers, I think I've sufficiently recovered from this alleged amnesia you claim I've been suffering from.
Alleged amnesia. Boy, don't you remember having amnesia? Maybe I can help you remember.
Oh, if you hit me on the head with that stick one more time, it'll burst wide open.
Never, I say never, have heard of a stick bursting wide open.
Not the stick, you overblown dunderhead. My head. My head's about to burst wide open.
Overblown dunderhead. Why, them's fighting words, boy.
Ow, Mr. Towers, quit hitting me on the head with that stick. Put it down right now.
But you called me
Put it down.
But I...
Drop it.
Boy, you have a lot to learn about honor and self-defense.
Fine. Now, let's evaluate our situation. We're on a lonely beach somewhere. Nothing but ocean and sand and seagulls.
And big waves.
And big waves. I don't see how we're ever going to...
Big, I say big waves.
I already said big waves, but right now we've got
Boy,
to...
isn't hearing the thing I'm saying, son. You gotta listen to me. Look out in the water. There's a big wave coming our way.
Mr. Towers, we're right next to the ocean. Of course there are going to be big waves. Oh no, there's a 70-foot tsunami coming coming right towards us. Oh, we're going to die for sure. Mr. Towers, do something.
I've already done something.
Oh, I don't think that standing behind me is going to help that much.
Oh, you're just jealous because I thought of it first. Now stand still, boy.
The game is afoot. Leonard Towers and Jeeves are in a perplexing patchwork of paper and peanuts, which, when seen in another light, has absolutely nothing to do with this episode. Just the same, I am your host, Carlos, and in this episode of The Root of All Evil, you will be running in all directions at once over the unbelievability that is their adventure. Please do your thing with the buttons below and then get ready for episode number 37, Perched on a Tuna.
Oh, my head. Oh, what happened? Where am I?
Well, there you are, my boy. I was beginning to think that you were a goner. Darnell, that is.
Oh, Mr. Towers, why does my head feel like it was hit by a boulder? And why are we surrounded by nothing but water?
Boy, I wasn't paying attention. Mama never taught me how to pay attention. We were washed out to sea by a tsunami. Biggest wave I ever saw. Why, that reminds me of the time I was windsurfing off the coast of Arizona with Beauregard. There we were, surrounded by sharks and whales and pomegranates when... oh, wait, maybe it was a watermelon.
Mr. Towers, if we were washed out to sea, how come we're not drowned?
Look down, boy. Boy never looks down. There's your answer. We were saved by this battleship.
Oh, battleship? How do you know it's a battleship? Looks like an overturned hull to me.
That's absolutely right, boy. The hull of a battleship. The tsunami overturned this battleship and washed us on top of it.
But if it overturned the battleship, then that must mean that all the sailors
Correct again. Everybody's fine.
Fine? How can they be fine if there's nobody in sight?
Well, nobody's in sight because they were all flown away.
Flown away?
That's right, boy, in helicopters.
Helicopters? What helicopters?
The ones I just told you about. There you go, not paying attention again, boy. Well, now, maybe you are not hearing me. Maybe you need a hearing aid. Is that it?
Mr. Towers.
Watch my mouth, son. Try to see what I'm saying.
Mr. Towers.
If you want, I can open my mouth wider. Maybe that'll help
Mr. Towers, I can hear you just fine. I'm trying to find out where all the helicopters are.
Why, I imagine that they're all back home by now. They left long time ago. Hours, that is.
But I'm not understanding why the helicopters are home and we're still out here.
Try to reason it out, boy. We're here and they're there. It's all a matter of physics.
But why are we still here? Why aren't we with the helicopter?
Boy has troubles figuring things out. Must be water on the brain. Look around. Do you see any helicopters?
No, of course not.
Then that must mean that they're back home. See how that works? If you can't see them, then that means...
Mr. Towers, I know all that. What I'm trying to find out is why we weren't rescued by the helicopters at the same time that all the sailors were rescued.
Because I sent them away. We didn't need to be rescued, that's why.
What are you talking about? We're on an overturned battleship somewhere in the ocean with no land in sight. I think that this qualifies as a need to be rescued.
Boy doesn't understand a thing. They had to rescue the sailors because they were all in the water.
But we're in the water too.
Here we go again. Look down, boy. We're on the battleship. They were swimming in the water and we're high and dry on a battleship. See how that works? They were in danger and we weren't.
Mr. Towers, I'm still not understanding
Not
why...
very bright, are you, boy? What you need is a visual aid. Help me catch some fish and we can pretend the tuna is the helicopter and a perch is a battleship. Oh, we can pretend that we're sitting on the tuna and when the perch comes flying in...
You know who you are, and you know what you're here for. Furthermore, if you do you know what to the you know what's below, then all will be sunshine and golden showers. Something about that sentence sounds out of place. Probably the you know what's. I am your host, Pablum Breath, and this is The Root of All Evil. In this episode, more fun awaits Leonard and Jeeves as they forge ahead with both engines having fallen off the plane. Here now is the 38th episode, Towers Under Glass.
Been floating around the ocean on this overturned battleship for days. No water, no food, nothing but blinding sunlight and freezing cold nights. Oh, I'm so hungry I could eat an elephant.
Elephant? Did you say you ate an elephant?
No, sir. I merely suggested that I was hungry enough
Wow, that sounds absolutely delicious. Scrumptious, that is. Did an elephant come floating by when I was asleep? Where's the elephant, boy? I don't see an elephant. Doggone it, I missed the elephant. I bet it was delicious.
Sir, there was no elephant. You won't
find elephants in the middle of
Say,
the...
I'll bet you ate the whole elephant all by yourself. Pretty sneaky thing for you to do, son, hogging a whole elephant like that. I'm mighty disappointed, mighty disappointed. Well, I'll just have to keep an eye out for my own food. You never know what might come floating by.
I can assure you that you won't find any...
I was right. Look out there. There's a horse.
Horse? How would a horse get out in the middle of the ocean?
And over there, a cow. Say, there goes a rhinoceros. Oh, one of those big things with a horn on its nose.
Mr. Towers, there are no horses, cows, or rhinoceros floating out there. There's nothing but water.
Why, you're just jealous because all you found was one scrawny elephant.
Mr. Towers, there is no elephant.
Well, of course there's no elephant. You already ate it. Boy was probably picking its teeth with the bones while I was asleep. Pretty rude of you, boy, but now you'll have to excuse me. I have to go out and get the moose floating out there. Say, with any luck, a big barbecue will come floating by, too.
Mr. Towers, get a hold of yourself. You're delirious. There was no elephant, no moose, and no barbecue. Oh, my, I fear that the old goat is losing his marbles.
Goat? Do you see a goat? Where's the goat? I can't see the goat through the herd of caribou floating around out there. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see the goat.
Mr. Towers, why are you looking at me like that?
Say, that goat looks mighty plump and juicy.
Mr. Towers, I am not a goat and we are not cannibals, so just get that look out of your eyes.
Think I'll start with a big, tender drumstick.
Mr. Towers, I do not have drumsticks. Get away from me.
This is just the meal I was waiting for.
I am not a meal. Let go of my leg.
Come here, goat. Let me have your drumstick. It'll go good with a little barbecue sauce.
Mr. Towers, let go. Get away from me. Help.
It's that time again, time for the root of all evil. I am Hemphead, and I invite you to press the appropriate buttons below in order to make yourself known. After all, everybody should have a voice in what trash they listen to, so why not you and this trash? But enough trash talk. Let us repair to episode number 39, Beach.
Oh my, is it morning already? Oh, I spent half the night trying to keep Mr. Towers from eating me alive because he was delirious with hunger. Thank goodness he's asleep now. Egad, I'm exhausted. We've been floating around on this overturned battleship for so long, I fear that we might never be rescued. Well, I might as well take a little walk and try to wake up. Maybe I'll spot a passing ship and get us rescued before Towers wakes up and pictures me as food again. Probably see me as a rack of land. Oh, my word, I fell off the battleship. I hope I didn't break any... wait a minute. I'm on sand. Oh, we've gone aground. We're back on land. Mr. Towers, wake up. We're on the beach. We made it.
What did you say, boy? Well, now, where'd he go?
I'm here, Mr. Towers, at the front of the boat.
Oh, no, Jeeves turned himself invisible. I can hear you, boy, but I can't see you. Why, this reminds me of the time I was fighting off killer rabbits in the jungles of Nevada with Beauregard. Oh, I thought it was a goner, just me and my trusty blowgun, but it was empty.
Oh, for crying out. Mr. Towers, come to the front of the ship. Follow my voice.
Don't worry, boy. I can hear you, but you'll have to help me out here. I can't see you if you're invisible.
I don't believe this. I'm not invisible.
Sure you are. If you weren't, I'd be able to see you. How did it happen? Did you fall overboard and drown? Oh, no. The poor boy drowned while I was asleep, and now he's haunting the boat. Oh, you're gone now, boy. Go wherever it is you're supposed to go. You don't need to hang around here haunting me. It won't be any fun. You won't enjoy yourself. Go away.
Mr. Towers.
Don't worry, boy. When I get back home, I'll throw you the best funeral money can buy. Money is no object. I'll spend 10. Oh, what the heck? I'll go as high as $15. You'll be the envy of everybody. Well, except that they'll be living, you'll be dead. Say, that's right. You won't be here to enjoy your own funeral. Well, in that case, $5 would be enough.
I don't believe this. Cheap to the very end.
Poor boy, sounds so far away, too.
I sound far away because I'm down here.
Ah, so that's where you went when you died. I'm disappointed in you, boy. I thought I knew you better than that.
No.